Money and energy.
Hey folks, it's Richard Chu, also known as Bad, the Black Asian Dude. Yes, we're on the family meeting, but right now, you've probably heard about my new show, Chu's Views, Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. on WCPT. Chu's Views is about pragmatic, progressive conversation with a bit of smash mouth talk. Tune in, 6 a.m. to 8 a.m., Monday through Friday on WCPT, Progressive Talk.
If you owe money to the IRS, they're turning on the heat this year. They're garnishing paychecks and seizing assets. Don't let tax debt destroy your life. Covington Tax Solutions will help you fight to get the best deal possible. Call Covington Tax Solutions now for a free consultation. Call 872-257-4631. Call 872-257-4631.
Covington Tax Solutions.
Of Darnell Lyles is ready to help you. Whether it's personal injury, criminal, DUI, and OWI, nursing home, product liability, it doesn't matter. Call 219-939-9LAW. That's 219-939-9529. That's right. When you're driving and get into a wreck,
you better call Darnell.
Had a few drinks too many? A cop hits you with a DUI or OWI?
I think you better call Darnell.
Arrested and facing criminal charges, misdemeanor or felony?
I think you better call Darnell.
Purchase a product that causes you or a loved one harm?
I think you better call Darnell.
When your loved one is neglected and abused in a nursing home?
I think you better call Darnell.
That's right, you better call Attorney Darnell Lyles and get represented right. And the first consultation is free. Yes, free. So call right now. 219-939-9LAW. That's 219-939-9529. Attorney Darnell Lyles. Darnell Lyles.
Hey, family meeting cousins. As you know, we've created a Patreon family meeting subscription and membership page to include you great listeners in our effort and give you a chance to very economically promote your business, organization, or local event. You can contribute as little as $5 per month to get your message out and support the family meeting as a viable voice. We know you appreciate our permanent interest dialogue, get up and dance playlist, and our great guests who stop by. So become a cousin and go to our website, tfmradioshow.com, and click the link.
This is Miss Lady B, La Boricua. Now it's time for the family meeting news.
Hey, and here's what we're following on the family meeting.
A little rushed, huh?
It's Palm Sunday, everybody. Okay. U.S. Representative Danny Davis beat out 4 challengers in the Democratic primary for the 7th congressional seat. With his primary victory, the 82-year-old congressman appears poised to win another term come November in his heavily Democratic district. Davis, elected in 1997, faced questions about his age, but acknowledged strong support from his diverse district spanning downtown Chicago, south and west neighborhoods, and suburbs. Davis emphasized community roots, expecting support from residents. Our roots are deep in this community, he said, and not just one area or one part of it. We knew our people would rise to the occasion. A black college student, this is for you, Eric. A black college student is locked in a months-long dispute with his Mormon school over the length of his locks, which he considers an important cultural symbol. According to The Guardian, Kanan Vashon Barton is fighting with Brigham Young University in Hawaii over their hair policy, which requires students to keep their hair neatly trimmed under an honor code. Barton alleges the vice president of student life called his locks a distraction and then instructed the student to cut his hair. The official allegedly accused the black pupil of pushing his own agenda and being defiant. According to the grooming policy, what was that I heard? Oh, okay. According to the grooming policy, students' hair should be clean, neat, modest, and avoid extremes in styles and colors. A 2021 internal report also found many BYU students of color feel unsafe and isolated on campuses. Barton's fight to keep his locks puts the spotlight back on the school's institutional policies, clashing with their progress.
Young? Leave.
That's what I was waiting for. I've been waiting for that. Well, he took so long. Blommer chocolate company will close its factory in the heart of Chicago at the end of May due to increasing costs of running the aging facility at 600 West Kinsey Street, the company announced on Friday. It will cut 250 jobs, according to a spokesperson. The factory, known for wafting mouth-watering chocolate aromas across downtown Chicago, opened in 1939 when the company was founded. The site is also the original manufacturing plant. That was one of my favorite things, the smell of chocolate in the air in the morning. Blommer's corporate headquarters and lab will remain at Merchandise Mart. The company said its new research and development center will open at the Mart in fall 2024 and will focus on processing and ingredient research, concept testing, and more. The shuttering of Blommer's factory closes another chapter in Chicago's candy-making history, dating from the late 1800s. Did you know this? Tootsie Rolls, Brock's, Frango, Wrigley Gum, Fannie Mae, and Mars Candy all have roots in the city. Please visit our webpage, tfmradioshow.com. You can subscribe and follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Threads, TikToks. And also subscribe and follow our YouTube channel to view us live and receive reminders when we are on the air. I am Michelle Peltier. Don't go anywhere.
Hey Chicago, are you always on the go? Take the new Shy 311 app with you to find the information that you need, submit non-emergency city service requests, and much more. Download the new Shy 311 app, built with Chicagoans for Chicagoans. That's Shy 311 on the App Store or Google Play, or check it out online at 311.chicago.gov. Stay informed with Shy 311. It's your gateway to Chicago services.
Good afternoon, Chicago. My name is Timothy Hicks, Marine Corps vet. I listen to Family Meeting.
Hi, this is Tommy Nelson. Visit me at A Custom Cabinet Design, Facebook.com. I listen to the Family Meeting.
Welcome to the worldwide headquarters of the Family Meeting. What's up, y'all okay?
We are.
What y'all doing?
If not, we're about to be okay.
Oh, see, man, you know she can't hold a liquor, man.
She's holding it in her hand right now.
Liquor, man. You know she can't hold a liquor right now. Hey, man, listen, it's about to be on in here. Grab your phones, find us on social media, like, subscribe, and follow on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I think I got them all in that time.
I think so.
Thank you very much. Because that's where our conversation continues. When we're not here, visit those places, subscribe, follow, and all the rest of that kind of stuff. Also, be sure to visit our webpage. That is tfmradioshow.com. tfmradioshow.com. Archive broadcasts are there, music playlists, and a link to the live broadcast right there, right now. tfmradioshow.com. Yeah, in the space shuttle cockpit is yeah, Bobby's here. He's not Bobby Longstroke.
Hello.
He retired. He's retired, though, from his
He's retired.
Porno days.
He cut the stash, so
yeah.
Uh-oh. So it's a wrap on that one.
It's in somebody's toilet now.
It was a great ride, though. I'll tell you that. It was so funny.
Right. Michelle, thank you so much for the news today.
Yep.
And listen, you can become a patron of our broadcast for as little as $5 a month. That's $5 a month. You can become a patron of this broadcast. Visit that webpage, tfmradioshow.com. Mash the button, become a patron, and you'll find archived broadcasts and all that kind of stuff there. Find the button, though. Mash that button and give us $5, will you? Hey, man, the lines fill quickly. The number is 773-763-9278, 773-763-9278. I just had a thought that struck me, y'all. So I'm curious for both of you right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right off the top of your head, what's a song that makes you get up every time you hear it? A song that makes you get up.
I know. I can't remember the name of it.
Sing it for us. Should I be asking that?
No, you really shouldn't.
I shouldn't.
No.
Do you have one, man?
I do.
You don't want to tell us?
I will.
When?
It's by the Bee Gees.
That's why
Staying alive.
Is it that song?
Yes, of course it is.
Of course it is. She know what's up.
That is fantastic. Do you do the whole John Travolta thing too?
absolutely.
Yes.
To this day.
I would do the
He
same.
looks so disappointed. that is a little disappointing, man. Hey.
Mine was a rap thing. Mine was a rap song.
I'm an enigma wrapped in an enigma.
In a mystery wrapped in a That's another one of my favorite lines too.
He over here acting like that's a jam.
It is.
Oh, that's in my soul.
Great way to start the show. Fantastic.
Makes this alcohol go down that much easier.
And cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, so no, we're not going to do that much longer.
Oh, my gosh. Don't you want to know what it is this week?
That's a banana thing in there.
So in case you didn't know, drunk ass Adrian is here with us today, and he is in the process of unwinding Michelle again, because the last time he was here, he unwound her.
Yes,
she got unwound.
I did. I'm gonna be on my best behavior today.
What does that mean?
Promises.
You know what? That's a good question.
I don't know what that means, man. I don't even know what that means.
This is a mango margarita, by the way.
It's mango?
Yes.
It's so
There's
good.
a slice of dehydrated mango in there, so it'll soak up the alcohol as you go along. And Stella
And then I
has
can
2
eat
words
it.
for this drink. Be careful.
Okay, Stella, I got you. That means I should only have one.
2 words. Be careful. Okay.
I have one now and then one on the road. Oh, I can't do it on the road. Okay, never mind.
Well, you're not driving.
Didn't you tell me I couldn't do that last time you were here?
Do what?
Have a drink in the car.
Open container. You're not allowed to have open container.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's true. So we just have to double you up before you get in the car. Problem solved.
You should drink it like Kool-Aid.
You know, like the next week she came in here.
It was a week after. There was a space. There was a sober week, and then St. Patrick's Day was the
She brought her drunk ass in here.
Because I was still drunk.
From St. Patrick's Day.
The celebration of St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, let me tell you this, man. She don't remember how she got home.
We should not relive this. Let's not.
We shouldn't.
No.
So she's not going to remember how she got home
I didn't need to know. I was in my building. It wasn't necessary.
Sounds like you're reliving it to me.
Yeah.
Came here talking about she had a bellyache and all kind of stuff, man.
I feel judgment. I
didn't say anything. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing that you got. I think I figured it out.
Okay. Excuse me.
It's you people with hair. All your little fancy combs and brushes and shampoo. You think you're better than everybody else. That's what it is.
Oh, my goodness.
Because of that.
I don't have a lot of hair.
You got more than I do. Just saying, man. Hey, man, listen. I don't know why. And listen, I'm not an overly religious dude or anything. We were talking about religion out here earlier.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know why I take so much joy in the potential for what we might see tomorrow with our girl, Tish James. I don't know why. It just makes me laugh to watch that dude writhe in his chair.
I tell you what, I have so much love for that woman. I just do.
She's gonna take his stuff tomorrow.
She's all in it. She's all for it.
She's gonna take his stuff tomorrow, man.
Tomorrow.
And that's going. Oh my God! It probably won't. It'll be anticlimactic, I think. I mean, because it doesn't really go that way. It doesn't. You come in and you put a chain on the door and put all this furniture out on the street.
Wouldn't that be lovely?
It ain't gonna be like that. But he talks so much, just so much. And then this dumbass. First off, his lawyers go into court and say that he ain't got it. Mm-hmm. In more words than I gave, but he ain't got it. This dumbass get on social media and says he got $500 million in cash. Mm-hmm. And write a check then, man.
Right.
Write a check.
Well, if he said it on Truth Social, it's true, so he does.
There you go. Started early today, huh?
I hate everybody.
So, I mean, how does that look? I mean, I've heard many lawyers try to lay out how that looks. How does that look? I mean, at first I hear she's going to go in and empty his bank accounts and the Schwab accounts out. So he can't go grocery shopping.
He doesn't do that anyway.
Okay.
Just freeze them accounts.
Oh, my
freeze
God.
them and drain them.
You know he's put money someplace else. Whatever money he has.
But there's supposed to be some sort of a supervisor in the business now that watches everything.
He's probably been doing that before. Long time ago. Because he knew it was coming.
I ain't never been in that kind of trouble, so I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
I've been in debt, but I never had that kind of trouble before. I don't know what to make of it.
You know, now I'm thinking, I don't think he had that kind of money the way some of these others do, where they park a bunch of money offshore.
I don't think so either.
I don't, because if he did, he could take some of that money that he parked and pay this money that he needs up front to do his appeal. Right? He needs the money to appeal the decision. It has to be kind of put up as collateral.
Or he can't appeal. And if he had all that money parked offshore like some of these other people do, he could just go hit up one of them accounts that's in the Caymans or somewhere and say, I'm going to write you a check and we're going to appeal this.
Well, let me ask a question. So what did Chubb do? Weren't they insuring
They
them?
lend him some money for the judgment with E. Jean Carroll.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
But that was small money. That was just what?
80 million.
Now we're talking half a $1 billion. Close to. That's a little bit different.
See, I ain't pull his pockets out. And, I ain't got it, man.
Right.
I'm light, man. I ain't got it.
That's like somebody says, can you loan me some money? And it's just like, well, how much you need? It's like, I need like $500. It's like, all I got is 60. I can give you 60. You got to go find the other on your own.
Well, listen, this will be the first time maybe that he's really actually going to have to pay something.
See, that's the thing, though. I still don't have enough faith in the justice system to hold him accountable. And I feel like there's going to be some judge or somebody's going to step in tomorrow and say, hey, give him a little more time.
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't trust it either. I'm constantly like you, waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Yeah, they don't like for people like him to be in this kind of trouble. The system doesn't like that. Then you got people running around who are from New York talking about it's a bad look for New York. It's bad for business in New York. You mean you could just do any damn thing you want to?
Right.
And New York shouldn't hold you accountable?
Right.
Is that what you're saying?
That's what they're saying. This should make business better.
Yeah. We should all be able to inflate and deflate the value of our property to get over on the system as we choose to.
Yeah.
We should all be able to do that.
And if we shouldn't, you shouldn't penalize us. Penalize us that bad.
Yeah.
That's kind of harsh.
This is what us amongst this circle do.
And he's not alone. That's the thing.
That's why I said we.
Yeah. I mean, so he's not the only real estate developer in New York who's engaged in this kind of behavior.
Yeah.
And so I can see his argument that he's being singled out. He's being targeted. I wish Tish would line up some other people who've done the same. But
maybe he's the one that did it the most.
Well, okay, it's like it's easy for you to be singled out when you make yourself a target.
That's true too.
Yeah, on Front Street, talking.
You know, when you do that, you have people look into you, and somebody might have dropped a dime on him anyway and said, you all should be looking at this. I think this is illegal. You might want to look at it.
To that end, too, maybe he's in the process of saying, hey, I'll give somebody up for you.
Exactly.
Get out of this.
Exactly.
Trump?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Although I don't think they would take that. They got him over a barrel now. They don't have to.
Yeah. But who would be a bigger fish to catch than him?
I mean, he ain't had that much money. I mean, there's a lot of bigger fish. You get Jared.
Yeah. But what do we think Jared's done? Except maybe, as some allude to, gave information to the Saudis that led to the death of Khashoggi.
I just don't like him.
Okay. But you know what I mean? It's just like, who's he going to drop a dime on? He would just expand the case and the number of people that are being prosecuted, it wouldn't be, you know how law enforcement likes to get the person that they got now, but if this person can make statements that lead to getting someone more important, you know, the way they walk their way up the organized crime chain and get the head honcho. He is the head honcho.
I don't think he's head of anything. He's just head of talking too much.
I don't think he is.
Yeah, because they're going after businesses with his name on it.
So he had, how many bankruptcies did he have?
Like 5 or 6.
Right.
He went
still
bankrupt with casinos. How do you do
It's
that?
impossible to do that unless you're an imbecile.
Wow,
But I mean, so he's had 6 or 7, whatever number of bankruptcies.
Yeah.
But you still got bankers lending to him.
Yeah.
So maybe them. Maybe they're criminals.
Yep.
I mean, if I'm bankrupt, I can't get no loan.
Right.
You're not supposed to.
Right.
I mean, theoretically, if you got the cash, you could.
Yeah.
You just would have a higher interest rate or whatever the case may be.
Or if you have a bunch of properties, then you can use them as leverage to get another loan, right? There's not a loan against this property yet. So I know I'm not good for it cash-wise, but I do have something that you can take if I don't pay you back. And so maybe he got them that way, these loans.
But 6 bankruptcies?
Yeah.
I mean, why would anybody lend to you after 2?
I don't know.
That sounds kind of criminal to me, doesn't it?
I don't know. Some people believed he was a real estate mogul and maybe just had him bumping the road. Fools.
I don't know. If you talk to people from New York, they always thought he was full of crap. And that he really, I mean, New Yorkers.
They knew.
They knew.
Yeah.
We're the only ones that were surprised.
Well, I don't think it was people from New York giving him money. I mean, remember, you look at the Saudis and Russian oligarchs. I mean, one of his junior said himself, "Oh, we got plenty of money. We got Russian money we can get."
Yeah. Well, maybe he used that money to leverage up to get money from U.S. banks.
So as part of this, though, his kids got to write some checks too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You wonder if they've got the money.
Yeah.
And is he in the process of throwing them under the bus? He doesn't seem like he's got enough morals to not throw his own kids under the bus.
True.
Does not. He does not.
So I think it was Don Jr. had to write a check for like $5 million, I think, like that.
Yeah.
He will not throw his daughter under the bus, though.
She's throwing him under the bus.
She will, but he won't do anything.
She ain't got kissy face to write no check for him.
Mm-mm. She won't, but he won't give her up.
That's such a mess. And as soon as people started to say he ain't got the money, his knee-jerk reaction out of vanity was, "Hey, I know I got money. I got $500 million." That is so incredibly stupid.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
To do that.
Yeah. Because now, okay. Give.
Right.
Give.
Right. Either he was lying to his attorneys or he's lying to the public.
Yeah.
But he's lying. Somebody's lying.
I don't think the truth is in him for anything. Not even just about money, just about who he is as a person.
He spent an entire generation swindling people.
Yep.
Well, he's like his father.
Well, his father was just a slumlord. I don't know that. I mean, this dude, his vanity is his problem.
Mm.
You know, I mean, the cheating and the lying and stuff is like his father, but it's a different level with this level of vanity that he has, narcissism that exists in him. I don't know him, but I don't think I've ever seen anybody who's that way, like he is.
Yeah.
Like in person.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them in person either, but just like observe them. Nobody like that I've ever met.
Yeah.
And it's a wow. I mean, you watch him and you think, okay, they got him now, and he manages to extend it and drag it out. And
if you want to hear him in his own words and not in cut up little sound bites, that Bob Woodward audiobook is fascinating.
Is his recording in that audio?
It's Bob Woodward having phone conversations, extended phone calls with him, and recording all of them. And he knew that they were being recorded because he told him it was for his book. So, I mean, the whole audio book is him talking to 45. in his own words, and it's just you listen to that and you're just like, oh my goodness, this is just bananas.
I remember when Jay-Z was being interviewed by David Letterman. Have you seen David Letterman's piece on Netflix?
Our next guest.
Our next guest.
His show.
I've
I've seen a couple of them, yeah.
David Letterman's a masterful interviewer, man. I enjoy watching him. But he asked Jay-Z, did you see that one when he asked Jay-Z about Donald Trump? And Jay-Z had this troubled look on his face like, ooh, something happened to that dude. Which is, you got to believe something happened to this dude in his life to make him that way. I'm not trying to attribute the evilness in him to mental health.
But wait a minute. So he meant like currently something happened was happening to him, or that
like
in his childhood?
Childhood or something. Like he ain't right because something happened to him. But he had the look on. You have to watch it to see the look on Jay-Z's face because it was a long pause and he looked troubled, like something happened to that dude, man.
Yeah.
Which if you think about it is really insightful because we spend time observing his current behavior and being repelled by it. But how he got there, and we should conjure up that level of empathy, because
why?
Well, I mean, example just popped in my head is what's the young brother that got shot 16 times?
See, I was thinking, was letting you finish. This is along the lines of Eric asking the question, what would have happened? What would have had to happen in your life for you to get to where that person is?
Right. The young
question.
The young brother who got shot in the street by the police officer here, Laquan McDonald.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So he's on a school night. He's out on the street waving a knife around with cops surrounding him. What would have to have happened in your life for you to have to be in that situation?
Yeah.
And so you have to conjure up some empathy. Our knee-jerk reaction is, well, what's he doing on the street anyway? And why does he have a knife and all that stuff? Right, that too. But what happened in his life?
Yeah. What's going on in his life now, or what happened that led him to this point in his life where he would do something that
be in a situation like that?
Yeah, for him.
I don't give DT a pass on any of that, and I tell you why. Because he has the world at his fingertips. Okay, so he could have had some trauma. I'll give that, but okay, let's work that out. Let's go get some therapy. Let's do something. He obviously, and we talked about this last week, doesn't have anybody that loves him.
Okay.
Because those people are telling him, dude, you know.
I don't think we're giving him a pass.
Yeah, I don't think so at all.
We're just talking about how Jay-Z's, kind of bewildered look was like something had
and how
happened
we
to that
react to people who we observe engaging in antisocial behavior. These imbeciles who were out there January 6th.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't forgive any of those idiots. But something happened to them.
Something happened to them
to make them think that would be okay.
Yeah. And it didn't happen on January 5th.
Right. It was a culmination of life's events.
Absolutely.
And crazy ass beliefs.
Absolutely.
I hear you, but I don't.
Can we do both, Michelle? Can we do both?
For him, I don't give him any grace at all.
Okay.
I can't.
Well, I'm not asking you to give him no grace.
I just
now.
can't. Well, by asking the question, I don't even care.
I hope they lock his dumb ass up. I'm with you, but I'm just saying. I'm talking about just in general when we observe people like him who have got to the point where they're just out of pocket.
We don't know anybody like that, though.
Not like that, but I would
some
argue.
degree, though, we know somebody where we can go, what would make them do that?
I ask the question all the time, how did you get to that answer? How did you get to that action? Whatever. But with this person, I do not. I just cannot. We've been dealing with it for way too long. I'm done. Put a fork in me. I am done. I don't want to play anymore. Taking my marbles and going home.
But you know what I'm saying.
I do.
I know what you're saying.
I'm not saying give him or anybody necessarily any pass. I'm just saying let's revisit how you got there, because there's something in society that created him.
Yeah.
There's something in society that created Laquan McDonald. There's something in society that created George Zimmerman.
Yep.
Where he acted like he did. Now, and the little white kid who shot the people in Wisconsin, Rittenhouse.
Yep.
Something created him too. I ain't got no sympathy for none of them.
Yeah. Or the other guy that shot up the church. What's his name? They got to ride to Burger King after he did it as a reward.
That dude too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you gotta reflect on that so you can as a part of the process of making sure it doesn't happen again. I don't know. The number is 773-763. Drunk Ass Adrian's here with us, y'all.
I am.
Stay tuned for more of the family meeting.
This is Susan Manuel, www.ablconsulting.net. Keep listening to the family meeting.
A basic and essential part of any financial plan is savings. Most of whatever cash you have will be there because you put it there, not necessarily because of some fancy investment. Now with Save and Plan, Polaris has introduced a way for you to get empowering financial advice. Save and Plan is simple. Just sign up to save on a systematic monthly basis directly from your account and gain access to a planner and our planning services. Once you sign up to save, Polaris will help you develop a customized financial plan and give you a real person to speak with. Your dedicated planner is just an email or phone call away. Save and Plan offers empowering advice for everyone. Visit us at polarisadvice.com and call us today at 312-951-2606 or email us at polarisadvice.com. That's 312-951-2606 or email us at polarisadvice.com. Save and Plan, empowering advice for everyone.
Securities offered through Lion Street Financial LLC, member FINRA and SIPC. Investment advisor services offered through Lion Street Advisors LLC, registered investment advisors. Polaris Wealth Management and Lion Street Financial are not affiliated.
A 2016 study estimated that 13.1 million Americans were victims of identity theft last year. Fight back against your identity being stolen by signing up for Identity Guard. Identity Guard monitors your credit and identity information with alerts that can help you respond quickly if certain changes indicating fraudulent activity are detected, as well as help protect your computer from viruses, keylogging, and other serious threats. Plus, with Identity Guard's dynamic credit management resources and tools, you will have helpful information as you make better financial and credit decisions. Identity Guard includes $1 million identity theft insurance and lost wallet protection, and more if you ever do become a victim. Protect your ID for as little as $6 per month. Yes, that's only $6 per month by visiting lookaftermyid.com. That's lookaftermyid.com to securely sign up for Identity Guard today.
Do you have a pain that won't cease? A health issue that's not getting better? It may be time you visited Health on Earth Wellness Centers. With over 20 years experience, 4 Chicagoland locations, and patients that range from 2 months old to 93, Health on Earth Wellness Centers are fully prepared to meet all your chiropractic needs. We have state-of-the-art facilities in Crestwood, Tinley Park, the South Loop, and Naperville. Don't let being healthy be your last resort. Make it your first choice. Make an appointment today at healthonearth.org. That's healthonearth.org.
Well, all right. Star Child, citizens of the universe, recording angels. We have returned to claim the pyramid. Partying on the mothership. I am the Mothership Connection. Getting down in 3D. Light year grooving. Well, all right. You hear the noise? Ain't nobody but me and the boys. Get down. Hit it, fellas. Child here.
Hi, this is Valerie Simutis, and I am on the executive board for Women's March Illinois. Welcome back to the family meeting.
Did you guys see the Mothership land? Did you?
Yes.
You saw the
At the
Mothership?
Granada Theater.
Did the Mothership come to Kansas City?
Yes.
You saw it land?
No. I saw. Who was it that had the big joint come out?
Rick
Was that-
James.
okay.
Rick James. I saw that
That's
too.
what I saw.
Yeah, I saw that too, yeah. Was that the tour with Prince?
No, that
No,
was the tour with
not for me.
Cameo.
Okay, I saw the tour when he had Prince out.
Oh, that
like
would've
Prince's
been-
first national tour.
Oh.
Yeah, with the panties on and everything.
That wasn't the one with the bed, was it? Because I saw Prince, but I don't think he was.
No, he just had the band out because he had to put his band out in front of Rick James' set.
Okay, no.
He was the
two separate
undercard.
concerts, yeah.
He was still Little Prince then. He was had on
My baby.
panties.
And high heels.
Yeah, guitar big as him.
Yep.
773-763-9278. Yeah, so, I mean, Yes, it's splitting the baby almost, right? It's trying to find some level of empathy. Might not even be the right word because I don't care that much about that.
It shouldn't be empathy because I just no.
Well, I mean, sympathy would be the opposite of that.
Nope, neither.
But conjuring up, I think the ability to. This is a new thought, just came to me. I think the ability to find at least some empathetic curiosity about how this dude got this way is good practice for other circumstances that we face.
I think it's too extreme. I mean, you can do that in everyday life, but you don't have to do it to him. You're going to make me cuss because I just don't like him. Go ahead.
Let me do this.
You a little churchy girl over here?
Yes.
Yes, you do.
She don't have that dirt on her head.
I know. She's been trying to explain the church to us in the conference room. And now she's going to cuss.
I feel judgment.
She don't have that dirt on her head.
That's not Ash Wednesdays a long time ago. Adrian, finish what you were going to say.
So,
Judgy McJudgersons.
Judgy called you Judgy McJudgerson. Yes. So,
you just make that up?
No, I use it.
Okay. What if we think about all the people around him that failed him, that allowed him to grow up to be the person that he is and end up in this situation? For instance, let's think about this. Think about Elvis Presley, who, in the end, we hear just for who he was and everything he did. What a terrible way to go. On
the toilet.
On the toilet, right? With a peanut butter banana sandwich in his hand, right?
They didn't put that in the movie, by the way.
Because of all the abuses that he wreaked upon his body, right? But everybody saw it was coming. Let me not say everybody. I'm sure there was someone that was in his circle, at least one, probably two people that knew it was going to end up like that, but just rode the gravy train.
That's what it is.
I mean, so on the other side of that, we can conjure up some of the sympathetic or empathetic curiosity for Michael Jackson. Essentially the same story, right?
Exactly.
But we like him, though, right?
The toilet, though.
We like him, don't you?
Yeah.
Are you want to cuss at him too? Is that what you want to do?
No, I don't even understand the correlation between the Michael Jackson and the DTs. I just don't understand it.
Well, no,
you can try.
Yeah, because he really, in the end, he died with some really bad circumstances too, substance abuse. I mean,
but DT's still here.
I know, but we're talking.
But he's going to die among the most hated people to ever live.
Okay,
and
he doesn't care.
I'm not talking specifically about the death part. I'm talking about the part that people around them both allowed them to go down a path that was
on the table, man?
That was life-threatening. Something that allowed both of them to be life-threatening. And so this thing has allowed Trump to be life-threatening to his finances, his livelihood, right? So, I mean, that's kind of life-threatening when everything you had or have is being stripped and taken away from you.
Everything you are.
Everything you are is being stripped away from you.
Is intertwined with
Absolutely.
that.
His brand is trash. He's murdered his financial brand, essentially. And there were people in his circle that allowed his behavior to lead him down that path.
So here's the real danger. He made children.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's teaching them a similar behavior, and it's evident on how they speak.
It's a rap on them, too.
So
yeah.
he can leave us, but you still got to deal with these imbeciles.
Yeah. That's legacy.
Yeah. I mean, so for me, it does conjure up, maybe I can remove the word empathetic and just curiosity. Well, what happened?
Go with curiosity.
Mm-hmm. What happened to this dude to make him that way? And undoubtedly, his children have had a chance to observe him and emulate some of his behavior.
I mean, if you've read anything about the man, he pretty much came here a jerk. I mean, he's, just...
Well, but you can't be born a jerk.
Right. You can't. You can say he can't. When he was here, he was a jerk.
Right, as a baby, he's running around taking people's rattles and stuff.
He could have. That could have been a thing. Why not?
Foreclosing on rattles.
Why not? Why couldn't he have been?
Mean mugging other babies in that cradle. I'm going to get that rattle.
Okay, let me ask you this, though. Yes. And I don't have any children, so I'm asking this honestly.
Mm-hmm.
do you think that when you are born, you come here with a certain personality?
No.
You think you're just naked and nothing? Then how come you can have twins and each twin is different?
I think they internalize the life's experiences differently, but
I'm talking about babies.
Yeah, I mean, I think the babies internalize their life's experiences differently.
Could you see in your children how different they were when they were young, when they were babies?
Well, in the case of twins, they weren't babies at the same time, but yeah, I did see a difference.
Okay. When they were new.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw a difference. Well, I take that back. No, I didn't. As babies. Are you talking about pre-talking babies?
Yeah.
They were just blobs. They didn't have no job, and they couldn't go to the bathroom by themselves.
They had a personality, though.
They were worthless, little, expensive people.
They had their own little personalities. No, I'm not saying they came here evil.
No,
but
see, they reacted to the stimulus that I gave them differently.
Okay, I'll go with that. But why was it different? Why wasn't it the same? Why wasn't the reaction the same?
One of them's light-skinned and the other one's not. You walk up on a light-skinned baby different than you do a baby that's not light-skinned.
Child.
No, I mean, if it's your little girl, you react to your little girl when you see her.
Okay, if you have two boys.
I had two boys.
Okay, I know you have two boys, but you know what I mean.
I mean, no. See, the reason I can't say it that way is because when my oldest was born, Irie was born. So if he looked at dirt, we cleaned things up. For Malcolm, when Malcolm came along, we fed him dirt.
Okay, so this is my point.
But their stimulus was different.
But how did you know? How did you learn that their stimulus would be different?
Their stimulus or their reaction?
Their reaction. How to stimulate? How to? Yes.
If the stimulus is different, then the reaction could be different.
But if the stimulus is the same,
it wasn't the same.
And the reaction was different to the same stimuli, then that's how you know that they're different. They come here. We come here different.
I bathed Irie with a soft cloth. I bathed Malcolm with a steel wool.
Right. Yeah.
It was. I know how this works now.
We've been through this.
Just get that off, man.
Yeah.
Wash that off you, man.
But what if he reacted like what you call steel wool was painful? Would you go to the cloth?
Maybe. If it hurt a little bit, maybe.
You see what I'm saying, right?
No, I don't. I'm concerned about getting the boo-boo off his back. That's all I'm concerned about. Get it off, man. Look,
soft sponge umbrella.
Okay, listen. Lest we wander away from the point.
Okay.
The point is that somehow or another, these people got to where they were. Mm-hmm. Michael Jackson got to where he was because of everything. It's the sum total of his life's experiences, from Gary, Indiana, to where he ended up with the crazy zoo and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
Prince ended up where he was.
Mm-hmm.
He probably had issues with his height, so he wore heels all the time, which caused all kind of back issues, which caused him to take painkillers that ultimately killed him.
Yeah. Michael got lit up in a fiery accident for a Pepsi commercial, and then he went on pain meds.
Right.
I see it as different. Because those Michael and Prince turned.
What's different? What two things are different?
So I'm going to tell you. So Michael and Prince evolved into what they became. Part of it was because of the drugs, and the other part was their upbringing. I say that DT just came here a nasty.
So you believe babies are born that way?
I don't know that I do. I'm just saying.
You just said that,
everything I have read about the man is he has always been a nasty person.
But the man, what about the boy? What about the child?
I'm talking about the boy too. Because if you know about how he grew up and how his parents treated him and how they sent him to...
So there it is, how his parents treated him.
Yeah.
That's the stimulus.
That's the point.
Okay, but I'm saying he didn't do anything to get better. I don't think using Michael Jackson and Prince are a good example.
I think that's the fact you say he didn't do anything to get better.
Right.
I think is a great point to make about people that are dealt really horrible circumstances in many communities, right? And then they don't do anything. Some don't do anything to get better, right? I think it's just beyond some people. Or can't.
He's not one of the can'ts, though.
No, I'm just talking about human behavior.
We don't know that.
Yes, we do.
No.
He had resources.
Yes.
Well,
so he should have been able to.
That's why I'm saying that.
No, wait a minute. He had the resources to get them, but he grew up in a generation where being bad was just something that they sent him to military school.
Right.
That was his family's response to him behaving like he behaved. Arguably, because of how they treated him, he acted that way.
Yeah.
His bad behavior was constantly reinforced. He never got in trouble for it, so he just kept doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it. He didn't have a truth teller around him
So if
at
it was
all.
reinforced, that means somebody else contributed to who he is.
By not contributing.
Okay, she wants him dead. That's what it amounts to. She wants the man dead. That's where we are with this. She's not going,
She's tired.
These are
I'm
not
so
the views or
tired.
opinions of.
WCBD.
I get it, Sometimes. But I listen. Pluck him out of the conversation for a second, and let's agree. Let's try to agree, or let's try to find a way to understand. I think that as a society, we should spend more time understanding how people got that way. Back to the conversation last week. How did it come to the point where the people who are arriving at the southern border found it necessary to do that?
Yes, we talked about it.
We don't spend any time, much time, on how they came to get there.
Yeah.
We just got an issue with them being there.
Yeah.
773-763-9278.
I need a drink.
I know. Step up from one family meeting.
This is Sue Myers, founder of Indivisible South Suburban Chicago. Keep listening to The Family Meeting.
Itsashort.com. The website is itsashort.com, spelled ITSASHORT.com. We are the best designation on the internet for award-winning short film, video, and web series. Artists are from all over the world. They are award-winning from various festivals, but you can find us at info@itsashort.com, customer care at itsashort.com, and we'll get back to you straight away.
A 2016 study estimates that 13.1 million Americans were victims of identity theft that year. Fight back against identity theft by signing up for Identity Guard. Identity Guard monitors your credit and identity information with alerts that can help you respond quickly if certain changes indicating fraudulent activity are detected, as well as help protect your computer from viruses, keylogging, and other serious threats. Plus, with Identity Guard's dynamic credit management resources and tools, you will have helpful information as you make better financial and credit decisions. Identity Guard includes $1 million identity theft insurance and lost wallet protection, and more if you ever do become a victim. Protect your ID by visiting lookaftermyid.com. That's lookaftermyid.com to securely sign up for Identity Guard today.
My name is Vicki Miller-Walton, and I listen to The Family Meeting.
I bet she does.
Hey, Vicki.
773-763-9278. Drunk-ass Adrian is here, and soon-to-be drunk-ass Michelle will be giving us the news. So, listen. You know how we do here. Adrian walks in here like he's new.
Yep.
And asks me what our topic is going to be for today.
I don't know why he does that.
Every week. I don't know.
And he's known you longer than I have.
Every week. So we found a little path here, right?
Yep.
Right. This empathy thing for the people that you observe in this day and age. Your boss, for instance, whoever that is, right? How did he or she become that way, right? And I'm not asking anybody to have any sympathy for people who are imbeciles, not at all. But just how did they get that way? What happened? We talked last week, for instance, about the emails that I get, the right-wing emails. which could easily, I got another one here today. It's a place called Renewed Right. Michael Moore delivered one warning about Trump that Democrats slamming the panic button. New terrifying law may cripple your retirement savings. It's got a picture of Biden. But then you click on it and the article doesn't say anything.
Yeah. It's just fear tactics.
But they're asking you for money.
But these people who are reading this, they just read the headlines.
That's it.
And they run with it. Did you hear about that? You should research it. They always do that. You should research it.
Yeah.
So it's nothing. But so I can see how those people got that way. Not that I have any empathy for them, because you're an imbecile for believing that. I don't have any empathy for you.
Yep.
But I have curiosity about how you got there. And I think that the ability to do that allows us to have curiosity about the young man who shoots discriminately at a street fair. You know, you hear it all the time, right? There's a shooting on the South Side, and the guy shot a child and a mother or something, right? Well, how did that happen? How did he get there? I'm curious about the system, how our system and our society failed a person such that that kind of behavior became okay that night or that day. Do you feel like we need to have that in us?
I'm a very curious person, but I'm focusing on something you just said. So, do you remember what you just said? Can you say it again?
Wow. He said a lot of things.
Just now, having the
ability,
the curiosity and the ability. So I'm an extremely curious person, but sometimes empathy, sympathy, curiosity, it just, in some instances, I don't know how much it matters. And I'm asking questions all the time. People get angry with me because I ask so many. But to your point, why does it matter to you? Why does the question matter to you?
It's not necessarily the question, although it is the question, but not necessarily the question as much as it is the process that you go through. Because I think that if you can apply it to people like the orange imbecile, then you can apply it to people in other circumstances.
Yeah.
And see, I think the opposite. Because I think that trying to apply anything to DT is just
well, then you're missing the
fruitless
point.
Effort.
Pluck him out then. If that's a distraction for you,
it is very much so.
Right, because I'm with you. I'm like, screw him.
Okay.
I don't care about him. I hope he falls down a flight of stairs. I hope he does.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people I feel like that about.
Yeah. And see, I'm able to leave him in that because I have a deep curiosity about human behavior.
Right, I do too.
So
why is that? Because you're drinking?
Many times, yes.
Who are you, Dr. Phil now? What is
no, I'm with him on that.
I'm so curious about human behavior. Like we had a conversation a while back, and where I talked about having these debates or conversations with people, and you were just like, why do you talk to those people about that? And it's because I'm just genuinely deeply curious about why people think what they do.
Your time. That's what you're interested in.
See, but then there he goes with that.
What?
So you're asking us why we do it, and then you're going, why you do it? We should do it, and then you're going, why you doing it?
Generalize things. I'm saying that I'm curious, but I ain't going around talking to imbeciles. I'm not doing that.
Well, we don't know they're imbeciles till after we've had the conversation, though.
Oh, no, you can see an imbecile come walking.
There are clues. There are clues.
Starting with a red hat, right?
Yeah, there are definitely clues. But I'm deeply curious about human behavior, and so for me, I can look at.
How long you been doing that, man?
Pardon?
How long you been that way?
All his life.
Just all my life.
You don't just get that way.
I was born this way.
He's lying.
No, he is, because I'm the same.
Yeah, I'm that way. And so for me, I'm unable to pluck him out of it because I think of it as a human behavior, whether it's bad behavior or good behavior or behavior in between. For me, it's just human behavior.
I consider him an anomaly, though. Yeah. I want him to be an anomaly.
What's another example of an anomaly for you? A person, I mean.
A person?
Is he the only anomaly?
He's the only. Who knows anybody like that? Who knows anybody like that?
You don't have anybody you dislike as much?
I may, but not because of those reasons.
So what's your main reason for the dislike of this man?
My main reason is his inability to be accountable for anything.
But that's not on him.
Yes, it is. He will look at you and say, I didn't say it. I didn't do it. When COVID was happening, everybody was okay. It was like a cold.
That's okay. So I understand that. But him not being able to have any personal accountability. But I think the accountability part is people around him also making him accountable.
Once you're held accountable.
Once you're held accountable.
It's different.
It's different.
And that's why I'm saying his behavior has been rewarded.
His people has never held him accountable.
He has no truth tellers around him.
Before society decided they weren't going to hold him accountable.
He has no truth tellers around him.
And that's kind of why I said it's not on him.
I'm angry now.
See that? She got wound up now.
I know.
She wound up and drunk.
I'm not drunk yet.
Number 773-763-9278. Stay tuned for more of the Family Meeting.
The girl of drama. In single parenthood, there I stood. By the time she was 21, had another one. This one's a girl. Let's name her Pam. Same father as the first, but you don't give a damn. Irresponsible, plain not thinking. Papa said chill, but
this is Michelle Duster, professor, public historian, and author of Ida B. the Queen, The Extraordinary Life and Legacy of Ida B. Wells. Keep listening to the Family Meeting.
Without no spouse, mama's getting married in the house. Listen, positive over negative for the woman a master. Mother Queen's rise in the chapter. Deja vu, tell you what I'm gonna do when they reminisce over you, my God.
Polaris is introducing a way for you to get empowering financial advice. Save and plan. If you are like a lot of people, you'd like to work with a financial planner, but don't know if you earn or have enough to invest. Save and Plan will allow us to work with nearly anyone from young professionals to retirees looking to travel the world. Save and Plan is simple. Just sign up to save on a systematic monthly basis, directly from your account, and gain access to a planner and our planning services. Once you sign up, Polaris gives you a customized financial plan, a real person to speak with, and information to help you make good financial decisions. Your dedicated planner is just an email or phone call away. Save and Plan offers empowering advice for everyone. Visit us at polarisadvice.com. Call us today at 312-951-2606 or email us at polarisadvice.com. That's 312-951-2606 or email us at polarisadvice.com. Save and Plan. Empowering advice for everyone. Securities, insurance, and advisory services offered through FSC Securities Corporation. Member FINRA SIPC. Insurance services offered through Polaris Insurance Agency, Inc., which is not affiliated with FSC Securities Corporation.
Hi, my name is Audra Wilson, and I'm the president and CEO of the Shriver Center on Poverty Law. You can visit us at www.povertylaw.org. Hey, cousins. Now it's time for the Family Meeting News.
This is Michelle Peltier, and here is more of what we were following on the Family Meeting. Chicago officials evicted 15 migrants from city shelters through Wednesday, March 20th. Far fewer than expected less than a week ago, as Mayor Brandon Johnson resisted new calls to reverse course. In all, more than 2,000 men and women sent to Chicago from the southern border will have to leave city shelters by the end of April, according to initial estimates released by city officials. Migrants evicted from a city shelter with nowhere else to go can return to the designated landing zone for buses from Texas at Polk and Des Plaines Streets in the West Loop and reapply for shelter, according to the policy.
Where'd they go?
They put them out. They put them out. It's just, If space is available, the migrants could return for an additional 60 days. It is unclear whether city officials will close shelters as migrants are evicted, which would limit the number of beds available for those who have already been in a city-run shelter for 60 days. I just think that's so sad. Governor Pritzker on Monday signed an order.
Empathy for them, huh?
I do.
Okay.
I said there's only one person that we're talking about. Governor Pritzker on Monday signed an order to create an advisory council to examine how Illinois Medicaid program can help cover costs of emerging gene therapies that effectively treat sickle cell disease and other rare disorders. About 5,000 Illinoisans live with sickle cell disease, a gene defect most common in black people that causes red blood cells to be misshapen and die off early, resulting in chronic fatigue and pain. People with sickle cell disease have an average lifespan about 20 years shorter than those without it. The council will deliver recommendations on financing models to the Illinois Department of Health Care and Family Services by the end of the year. The 20-person task force would be made up of representatives of interest groups, advocacy organizations, multiple state agencies, researchers, 2 individuals living with sickle cell disease and another disease requiring access to innovative treatment, and others that are appointed by our governor. I thought that was really pretty interesting. On Wednesday, Vaughan Gething was elected as First Minister of Wales, becoming the first black leader in Europe. Self-described as a Welshman born in Zambia, Gething recalls experiencing racism after his family relocated to Britain. He joined the Labour Party when he was 17 years old after being inspired by articles about Nelson Mandela. 50-year-old Gething won 51% of the votes cast by members of the party and affiliated trade unions. This is really interesting. This is the first time in history that a white man isn't running the government in the UK. The other 3 UK governments are led by UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, who has Indian heritage, while Scottish First Minister Humza Yousaf was born to a Pakistani family in Britain.
Take it over.
And Northern Ireland is led jointly by Michelle O'Neill and Emma Little. According to the head of British Future, an equality think tank, ethnic diversity right at the top has become the new normal. However, despite this increase in diversity within elected leadership, racism still persists. Go figure. Please visit our webpage, tfmradioshow.com. You can subscribe and follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Threads, TikTok. Also subscribe and follow our YouTube channel to view us live and receive reminders when we are on the air. I am Michelle Peltier. We will be right back.
WCPT Willow Springs is powered by the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program, partnering with your business to save money and energy.
Hey, Family Meeting cousins. As you know, we created a Patreon Family Meeting subscription and membership page to include you great listeners in our effort and give you a chance to very economically promote your business, organization, or local event. You can contribute as little as $5 per month to get your message out and support the Family Meeting as a viable voice. We know you appreciate our permanent interest dialogue, get up and dance playlist, and our great guests who stop by. So become a cousin and go to our website, tfmradioshow.com, and click the link.
It's floetic, it's floetic, it's floetic, it's floetic, it's floetic, yeah. Floetry, we're alright. I'm the closest and I'm alright. She's songstress and she's alright. What? Letting them know. Yo, I say what's up with you? You feeling good? We feel it too. We're gonna mess now, sit with this groove. I step on 1, you step on 2. Now when we move, we're feeling the vibe, right? Said if we move, we're making a vibe, right? And if it's day or if it is night, we're feeling alright. Said we be alright, alright. What? You let your body move, feeling it inside you, inside you. Let your body move. One more time, say you.
My name is Meredith Morris. Visit my website at estatemovelagrange.com. Welcome back to the Family Meeting.
So that's the song that makes me get up.
Is that right?
This is the one that makes me get up all the time.
Totally understandable.
Say again?
Totally understandable.
Thank you. This is groovy. And do you know this song is over 20 years old?
No.
20 years old. This is like an old school jam all of a sudden. Yep. It's like the beginning of the neo soul movement.
That's good.
That's
sweet.
Because Floetry is basically, they don't really produce music anymore.
I was going to ask you if they do. I haven't. Yeah.
Marsha Ambrosius does a lot of stuff. But she's the one that gave Michael Jackson that song Butterflies.
I love that song.
That's a great song.
Yeah.
I still listen to it in the summertime when
How
I'm
long has
sitting
Michael
outside.
Jackson been going now?
A while.
Yeah. So she did that for him, but while he was alive. That's how long ago.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah. I'll play it for you one day.
Please do. Maybe that could be my theme.
You want that to be your song? You got to pick a song. You want to pick a song?
You confuse me all the. Let's talk about it later.
And she's drunk?
Not yet. I'm on my way, though.
Yeah. Now that the news is out of the way, she can drink freely.
Let me take care of a little bit of business here. First off, I'm hosting a golf outing. This is my 3rd annual golf outing. Did I get it in today?
Yay.
It's at Bristol Country Club in Bristol, Wisconsin. It's right across the border, not far from Gurnee. If you go to Great America, you can go here. In fact, drop the kids off at Great America and come on up and play some golf or just hang out with us. This is August the 2nd, Friday, August the 2nd. It's a scholarship fund in my father's name, Irie D. Grant. It's part of his Memorial Scholarship Fund, so we'd love to have you out. In fact, my man is our photographer every year. We got to give him some promotion out here. The other thing is and I didn't tell you this, Michelle, is so I called our friend Dr. Sharon Bethea from Northeastern Illinois. Not Northwestern, not Southern, not Western, Northeastern Illinois. And she happens to be in Ghana, because, she ain't never here.
Right.
Anyway, I was thinking to myself that I would love to have Sharon come here and conduct a class on the history of Haiti.
Ooh. I think that would be great.
This is an adjunct to our conversation a week or two ago about, okay, how did things get this way? It's our part of our conversation today.
Yes.
How did Haiti get this way? You see in the news them describing Haiti as the people that are rebels as gangs.
Yeah.
How did they come to be gangs?
Right.
Are they really gangs? Are they just like freedom fighters?
I asked that every time I heard him call them gangs. I'm like, are they gangs or are they freedom fighters?
It seems like this country did something very, very similar prior to the Revolutionary War. And they were considered patriots.
Yep.
So is there a difference? I don't know. We can have Sharon tell us the whole history so we know how we got here. So she's going to actually get ready for this now. When she gets back in the country, if not next week, the following week, she's going to take the entire time to teach a history on Haiti. And she'll take questions.
That's great.
Because the guy that just decided to step down, he also, before he decided to step down a while back, decided not to hold elections.
Why?
Which was one of the things that I think caused some of what's going on now to go on, because he wouldn't hold elections.
A lot of the harshest laws in the era of slavery in this country were born out of the Haitian Revolution, when they fought for their freedom in the early 1800s and won. So I'm interested. I know the history of Haiti. I can't convey it like Sharon can.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to have her do so in a teaching format where you get a chance, all of you, to ask questions. And you know how Sharon is. We got to keep her from cussing most of the time.
Love it.
All that education that you can't help but cuss.
Before you can continue, though, may I add something about your golf tournament? No. That there are sponsorships available. So please go to the website so that you can sponsor a hole or just be a general sponsor. But please give.
He's a modest promoter of his events.
So that's why I'm here.
Yeah. He needs a PR person for his events.
That would be me.
It's the Irie Dell Grant, I-R-I-E, like Jamaican, Irie man. It's Irie Dell Grant Memorial Scholarship Fund. You can Google it. You can. It's on our Facebook and social media, too, but you can Google it.
I'm just letting people know that they have an opportunity to give if they are so inclined.
Scholarship.
From really large gifts to smaller donations.
We want a smaller gift.
You want the whole is a smaller donation.
Big chunk.
Right?
Like DJT. I ain't got it.
You can sponsor a hole, people. Okay? We got 18 holes. We got a hole.
Let's write some checks.
Keep your little money if you ain't got no big check now.
No, little money matters. I'm a little money giver. It all matters.
All money matters.
Thank you.
All money matters.
It's true.
Okay, so Pat thinks she knows what happened to Trump, I think.
Yes, Pat, let's hear.
I don't know, because, Pat's one of those names. You don't know if it's he or she.
I know.
Hey, Pat.
Hi, Eric. How are you?
I'm good. So
hi, Pat.
Pat sounds like a she.
I was listening to you talking about intellectual curiosity.
Mm-hmm.
I learned this a while ago. Matter of fact, I'm going to get a credit where credit is due. Rachel Maddow. About 5 years ago. You could go to the website right now and look up the New York Times 1927 Klan rally. And you see a nice picture of Fred Trump in his Ku Klux Klan uniform. who is Donald Trump's father.
Yep.
And intellectual curiosity, read his niece's book, Anne Trump.
Yep.
How he followed his father around to his ghetto buildings collecting rent
It's
and
Mary
putting
Trump, Pat.
C's on
Yeah.
applications to specify colored people where they didn't rent to. That's research and intellectual, and you'll find, I think you would know where his roots are. And if you know, back then, Ku Klux Klans were Democrats in 1927.
That's right.
So that might give you a head start with intellectual curiosity, how this man got to be who he is.
Right. But the point is there is a reason he got this way, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
His roots, where he came from,
Yeah.
of hate and selfishness, and the person he is today. It started in 1927 from Fred Trump, who is Hump. Really, they changed it to Trump. And that's where it starts. That's intellectual curiosity, if you want to know.
I did.
I just thought I'd just throw them little kudos in there to let you start from there. And then you see this idiot we dealing with and where it came from.
That's right. That's right. Get out and vote there, Pat, all right?
Thank you, Pat.
Oh, I vote every time, but I have intellectual curiosity, and I researched that years ago about Donald Trump and his roots.
Okay.
I do too.
Okay?
Thanks, Pat.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye. So it came from somewhere.
There's a song written by one of his tenants, a famous artist. I can't think of the name, but he wrote a song about Trump's dad and him being a slumlord and how bad it was. I mean, yeah, he doesn't.
So what do you think would have happened to that dude, since you think he was born this way, if he'd have been born with your father?
He would have gotten his butt beat.
Right.
And
he got shined up a little bit, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And we might have a different dude, you think?
Maybe. I don't know.
But you said he was born this way.
I think he came here with a certain disposition, okay? That's what I think. And then it wasn't corrected, if you will. I don't know. Like I said, I don't have children. But I am one of 4 siblings, and we were all very different. And one of us was much worse than the other 3. It wasn't me. I know you think it was me, but it wasn't me.
One of the other ones say that. You're right.
That I was the problem child.
Yeah.
That's what my brother would say. But that was only because I left home.
Let's see what's on James's mind, shan't we? James, what's up, man?
Hi, James.
Hey, how you guys doing this evening?
Good, man. Good. Fantastic. What's up? What's on your mind?
Well, interesting conversation you guys are having about 45. I think it's bigger than him. I think this movement is bigger than him. I think it was there. I think the Republican Party was right for somebody like this to take leadership and take it to where it is now. I think it's no longer Republican Party, it's Trump Party and white supremacy. If you look around the world, who they support? Putin. Why? Look who he's trying to take over. He's invading a country that we feel no mercy for. I'm saying the white supremacists. And if you look over in what's happening in Gaza, Republicans don't say one word about them. But as soon as that happened, that attack happened over there, they couldn't get them off TV. Now all these kids over there in Gaza have been killed and everything. They don't even say anything because they don't equivalate them to people just like they don't do us. My biggest question is for these educated, so-called educated black folk that are going to support him. Tell me why an educated black person will support a white nationalist, white supremacist. What are you getting out of that?
It's the same reason that you had enslaved people who would roll over on other enslaved people.
It's the rule of exception that I talked about earlier today.
Oh, here you go. A little scientific educational stuff.
It's just one I made up.
I mean, we've always had people like that, haven't we, amongst us?
True. Yeah. True.
Yeah, you got
I just don't think it will be a growing number. I know it's going to be some Tim Scotts and all those people like that that just love, I'm just going to say it, love white folk more than they love themselves.
Yeah.
But my thing is this, I can't see why that number would be growing. And then you talk about the age, they're pretty close in age, but if you listen to which either one of them say, which one sounds more sane to you?
Well, they have
Biden.
They have a concerted effort to shape a conversation, right? So when you hear like GOP operatives out there saying Biden didn't do anything for black people, like he was supposed to make everything in his agenda about black people, and that if some of his legislation helped all people, the fact that it didn't just help black people, he didn't do anything for black people. It seems like they have that message out there.
You're right. And here's another thing I don't understand about people like we were just talking about, and then other people in Michigan that are mad what's going on over in Gaza. You think it's bad now? Go vote for Trump and you'll see how bad it is.
Exactly.
That's his buddy over there. So that shouldn't even be a conversation, because if you're going to vote for Trump over Biden because of that, that's his best friend over there. He will send as much money as he needs to support extinguishing these people, because that's what they're doing anyway.
That's true. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to vote for Trump. What I hear mostly is people are going to withhold their vote from Biden because of the policy that the U.S. State Department currently has towards the Gaza situation, which is we're going to send money to Israel, but we're also going to send pallets of rice.
Yeah, the conflicting policy.
Yeah. Right. We'll send you money to
I get all that, but like I say, with Trump, what you think you're gonna get?
I totally understand.
And if you withheld your vote, you might as well vote for Trump if you're gonna withhold your vote.
I agree.
Well, see, the problem is that we run around here making sense all the time, and it don't always work. Sometimes you got to cater to the lowest common denominator. I think that these black people you're talking about, my daddy referred to as funny acting Negroes. They're always going to exist, and you got to do what you can to neutralize them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks for letting me on, guys.
Yeah.
Have a nice evening.
Okay, man.
Thank you, James.
We've always had funny acting Negroes.
Yeah.
Always.
Here's the thing about DT, though. He had an opportunity to change the cycle, right? Because apparently we know that his father and his mother were la, right? But he had an opportunity to make it different.
But so did Laquan McDonald.
But how many resources did he have as opposed to Trump?
I mean, resources are resources. He had an opportunity. He saw a miserable lifestyle. He expressed that he wanted help.
Yes.
But he still ended out on the street that night, waving a knife around.
Okay, but he at least expressed that he needed help.
Well,
what does DT do?
We don't know that Trump didn't either. I'm not giving him any favor. I'm not.
He didn't ask for. He doesn't think he needs any help. He's not a humble person like that. He's not introspective. He doesn't think there's anything wrong with him.
That's why I kept saying pluck him out of the thing.
And I think that speaks to having or not having a support system, whether you're McDonald or DJT. I don't think he has one.
You know he don't have no support system. He would not go out the house looking that way if he had a support system.
Or smelling that way.
Yeah, he wouldn't.
Or acting that way, which is, I think, the point that we're trying to get to.
Yeah.
And this is not sympathetic. We're not being sympathetic. We're just trying to identify the problem because we're intellectually curious people.
Yeah.
I'm more curious about the people that are around him that continue to watch it.
Gravy train. Just like Elvis.
Yeah, they wait for money, that's all.
Gravy train, just like Elvis.
So they all know it's coming to an end. They're just taking all they can get till it goes.
And look, and the worst of it is like, Eric's dad, funny acting Negroes. Tim Scott, Money Train.
Yeah. So these people that are surrounding these types of people, they have no affection for them whatsoever.
Money Train.
Is that what we're saying?
I don't believe that. I think they're intellectual enough to not have it, to have a strong desire for the resources that this man can create for them.
Yep.
That's it. They're all about the money.
Well, they're not good people either then.
No. Okay, y'all. 773-763-9278. Stay tuned for more of the Family Meeting.
Don't you let me go. I make it somehow. I got to let you know that I'll make it somehow, some way. Though I'm waiting on the day, what I'm doing is gotta pay some way, somehow.
This is Melanie Martin Ware, Howard University alumni, class of 1990. Keep listening to The Family Meeting.
There's a world full of lies, you and me, what have I got? The good love is set behind every step. We are blind to faith. That's love.
Polaris is introducing a way for you to get empowering financial advice. Save and plan. If you are like a lot of people, you'd like to work with a financial planner, but don't know if you earn or have enough to invest. Save and Plan will allow us to work with nearly anyone from young professionals to retirees looking to travel the world. Save and Plan is simple. Just sign up to save on a systematic monthly basis directly from your account and gain access to a planner and our planning services. Once you sign up, Polaris gives you a customized financial plan, a real person to speak with, and information to help you make good financial decisions. Your dedicated planner is just an email or phone call away. Save and Plan offers empowering advice for everyone. Visit us at polarisadvice.com. Call us today at 312-951-2606 or email us at polarisadvice.com. That's 312-951-2606 or email us at polarisadvice.com. Save and Plan, empowering advice for everyone. Securities, insurance, and advisory services offered through FSC Securities Corporation. Member FINRA SIPC. Insurance services offered through Polaris Insurance Agency, Inc., which is not affiliated with FSC Securities Corporation.
Hey Chicago, are you always on the go? Take the new Shy 311 app with you to find the information that you need, submit non-emergency city service requests, and much more. Download the new Shy 311 app, built with Chicagoans for Chicagoans. That's Shy 311 on the App Store or Google Play, or check it out online at 311.chicago.gov. Stay informed with Shy 311. It's your gateway to Chicago services.
Do you own a business in Illinois? Are you aware of the new retirement plan requirement that could impact your business? Listen up, this is crucial information you don't want to miss. If you're a business with at least 5 employees and have been operating for 2 years or more, Illinois law now mandates that you provide a retirement plan. But don't worry, we've got you covered. Polaris Wealth Management can be your professional partner in navigating this new landscape. We specialize in helping businesses just like yours establish affordable retirement plans that meet your needs and keep you compliant. You may avoid penalties as high as $500 per employee by acting now. Our team of seasoned professionals will guide you through the process step by step, making it easy for you to set up a 401k, a simple IRA, or another qualified retirement plan. Visit our website at polarisadvice.com for more information or shoot us an email at polarisadvice.com. We're here to help you provide your employees with the retirement benefits they deserve while safeguarding your business from potential fines. Don't let these changes catch you off guard. Contact Polaris Wealth Management today, and let's work together to build a better retirement future for your employees and your business. Visit polarisadvice.com or email us at polarisadvice.com. Securities offered through Lion Street Financial, LLC, member FINRA and SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through Polaris Wealth Management, LLC. Polaris Wealth Management and Lion Street are not affiliated.
Kathy Gwynester, pleasedomylaundry.com, and The Laundry Bag Incorporated. And welcome back to the family meeting.
Little emotions for y'all. Mm-hmm. We're talking about emotions today.
We are.
Emotionally disturbed people a little bit today. This is not meant to be some sort of a diagnosis, by the way. But so, listen, let me tell you how it could be applicable, for instance. So, how did Hamas come to be who they are? Right? You just don't decide one day you're going to kill a bunch of people. It culminates with that. So how did it come to be? That's what I'm digging for, Michelle. I picked the wrong person for you.
Yeah.
For you to find that.
Right.
Luckily, we got Adrian here giving you some sauce.
Thank goodness, yeah.
Take the edge off.
Because I'm just...
Buzz saw sitting in a chair.
773-763-9278. Let's see what Big R got to say about all this, man. Big R, what's up, man?
Hey, good afternoon, evening, family.
Likewise.
Good afternoon.
Eric, Michelle, and Adrian. Hey. What are you guys drinking? Mango margaritas? What the mixologist got you guys sipping on?
That's it.
She's our official mixologist.
Is it a mango margarita?
It's a mango margarita.
So good.
I'm not having any, man. I got acid reflux. I can't do it, man.
I'll have his.
Oh, okay. Let's talk about Trump. Woo. Michelle, have you studied some psychology classes in your time?
Why are you asking?
Taking some? Yes, I'm asking. Because you're doing an excellent job on psychoanalyzing that man.
I used to want to be a psychologist. Yes, I have done some reading.
She's lying.
I did used to want to be. I can't speak now. No, you're right. Yes, I'm.
Doing a very good job on that. You know, from what I've heard, professionals, when they describe them and talk about them and what its issues are.
Yeah.
But as far as me having empathy for him, I have very little. The only little bit, microscopic bit of it that I have for him is because he is human. Humans have flaws, and they are often the sum of their life experiences. And with those life experiences come a necessary amount of discipline and being accountable for what you say and what you do.
Yeah.
And he's had a void his whole life, not having that around him. And part of that bubble he lives in is the money thing. He wasn't even taught how to manage and grow his money in a positive way, share some of it with real charities who are in need, people who are in need. He cares not about no one but himself because he's a malignant narcissist.
Yep, that's right.
So this is really
but how did he get that way? Is that something that you're born with? Is it the sum total
No, I don't think you're born with it.
Thank you.
Unless there's some divine power that says, okay, you're going to be evil and it's so selfish, it'll be unbelievable, but we're going to have you be a millionaire, from the time you're born. I don't think it works that way.
I think you can have a disposition towards it, though. You don't have to. I don't think you're born evil. I think we all come here innocent, but you still can have a disposition towards it.
Yeah, well, that's self-evident. As all you have to do is look at a playground,
right?
Watch children play.
Yes.
Yeah, but even at that point, though, even at that point, you've had a home experience that has taught you to misbehave or behave in an antisocial way at that point. When you get to the playground, you've already got some stuff in you that somebody gave you.
Or they've taught you not to be social. You got
bullies on the playground just like you do in middle school or wherever part of school you're in. You have bullies on the playground.
Right.
And that's policed pretty well because these are children.
Yeah.
You have to teach them that they're wrong and correct it. It can be corrected when they're young. But like I said, you look at the playground and all these children of every ethnicity laughing and playing and bouncing and swinging off the jungle gym and everything. And then you still have these children who grow up to be just abject racists, hate people they don't know, who have never done anything to them, and they're so, like you said, with the old wonderful phrase, they're intellectually lazy, have no life experiences with people that are different from them, and they live in this bubble where they feel safe and comfortable, and they project it out into the world because they want to belong to something, and instead of wanting to belong to something that's good and positive, I'll take the negative and hate.
Yeah.
Fortunately, there's more of us good people than there are those bad people. But we have to be diligent and work hard. And I'm going to finish it up real quick, and you can comment on my comments. Fortunately, I think the Democrats, and especially Biden, with all his issues and faults and everything that's going on in the world, are going to win by a landslide because most people know what the consequences are. And half this population, or maybe they're a little more than half, I don't know what the numbers are. I said it on this show. I've said it on Richard's show in the morning. I'm going to say it again. And I want the ladies to constantly keep reminding themselves of this. They are coming for your rights.
Oh, yeah.
The reproductive rights. They want to treat you like cattle. Mm-hmm. Anytime you can say your daughter, your sister can be raped or be impregnated through incest, and they have to carry that child, you are validating rape and incest. I don't care how you look at it. So I'm going to leave it there and let some other folks get their voice in. And you guys, nice sips. Don't be guzzling now. I don't want you selling out of there. I know that probably tastes pretty good. That sounds pretty good. I wish I had one in my hand right now.
Well, luckily, I'm driving, man.
Other than a nice sip.
But you know what? When you put a little of that liquor in Michelle, it loosens her up, and she really says some nice provocative stuff. I mean, Adrian does it all the time every Sunday. I'm used to him, but Michelle really had it going on today. Loosen that tongue up.
I refuse to come here drunk every Sunday, but thank you. Thank you for that insight. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's a good
You don't
idea,
have to come here drunk. You just get drunk.
Just get drunk.
Get drunk while you're here, yeah. Hey, you guys be safe and God bless. Have a great week.
Thank you. God bless you, too.
I really like the first part of his conversation because it spoke to empathy versus, he didn't talk sympathy, but the first part of his conversation, Big R spoke to empathy versus sympathy.
Yeah.
And I think that is, that's pretty huge. As a normal, non-sociopath human being, empathy is huge. And I really, took to heart his conversation where he, I don't know if he was trying to do that, but he's kind of spoke to empathy, but not, absolving this guy. Exactly.
Right.
Not letting him off the hook, but still having empathy. So, and
because he knows better.
Yeah.
The dude knows better. We know that.
Yeah.
But exploring how he got here is a different conversation.
Yes.
It also, though, exploring how he got here, if we don't do that, we're letting people off the hook like we do this country all the time.
Yep.
For the past sins that they've done. There are sins that have been committed against that imbecile that people need to be held accountable for. Now, they may be dead. You can't. But you still got people who are supporting his behavior.
Yeah.
And that contributes to his behavior.
Yeah.
If somehow or another that somebody corrected him one day who mattered to him and he stopped behaving that way, maybe it's a different dude.
Go ahead. And you just made me remember an incident.
Go ahead.
Where he was stopped in his tracks. And I forget the event that he was at, but he started to go off on one of his tangent and his Trumpisms, and this sister was kind of next to him or beside him by a podium.
A sister, a black woman.
And she kind of tapped him, was like, no, Mr. Trump, we're not here to do that.
It was at a church.
Yes.
It was at a church.
And it shut him down instantly.
She didn't give him a choice.
Yes.
Because he was talking, he went political, and she came and stopped him and said, we're not here to talk about that today.
Exactly.
Because he was president at the time, and he was there to talk about some initiative.
And he shrunk.
Yes, he did. Yes, Adrian, yes, he did.
Visually shrunk because
he
that
had no way to
woman
deal
was
with
just
it.
like, these are the rules. This is what I'm laying down. We're not getting ready to do what you're trying to do right now.
Yep.
And he was immediately compliant.
I remember that. Yep, he was. Because and confused.
And confused. He was like,
because nobody's ever done that to him before.
Yep. He didn't know how to handle it except to do what
Thank you for your recollection
except to
of
do
that.
it exactly.
Yes.
So it's a demonstration that it makes a difference, that he hasn't had corrective behavior.
Yes.
So who has told him, don't paint yourself orange, partner? Don't do that. Don't do that, man.
But you know what?
That don't look right.
Stop it.
If I were a different person, I would feel bad that people around him are letting him walk around with this makeup, this comb over, and these diapers. They don't care.
Money train. It's a money train.
Come on, I had to get the diapers in
Hold
there.
on. Listen. Oh, my Lord.
He's been smelling for years, and nobody's told him.
Listen, that's the money. That's like Michael Jackson's boutique doctor, right?
Yep.
Who, when he said, I need this stuff, the doctor said, okay. Instead of saying,
it might kill you.
It might kill you. Instead of saying, no, this is not good for you. It's not good for me. I'm not doing it. And he probably would say, well, I'll get it from somewhere else. Okay, but you're not getting it from me because...
Yeah, I don't want you to die.
So go ahead and go through the trouble of finding somebody else to get it.
Mm-hmm.
That makes all the difference in the world.
Yes.
I mean, corrective behavior. And clearly he hasn't had it.
Nope, no truth tellers. I'm trying to tell you, no truth tellers.
No sympathy for him because he does know better.
Yeah.
We know he knows better.
Yeah.
And the people around him, they know better too.
They know better.
And they're still allowing it to happen.
Of course they do. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they're stupid in one way, but not that stupid.
Can I say it one more time? They literally, they occupy the same space with him and he smells like boo-boo. Every day.
Wait a minute. When he's standing up on stage, though, you really don't have people near him.
I'm talking about when he always has stuff in his diaper.
Okay, that's too much information. That's too much information. I don't know where you get that from. How do you know he's got stuff in his diaper? Somebody told you? They can't have to have told you because you ain't never been with him.
Okay, so it's on record. It's on record. It's in writing. It's in several documents.
I just talked to you about stuff in writing.
I know, but I've heard that from several sources because of that.
They heard it from several sources too. You don't know that man got boo boo in his diaper. You don't know that.
You can Google it, right?
You don't know that though. You heard that.
I don't know it for sure, obviously. Okay, but
what? Make sure we do the thing.
Diaper check and stuck your finger down the crack.
For years, they talk about the Adderall.
Who's they?
The Adderall, whatever. I can't like say.
Don't do that. See?
Okay. Specifically,
you don't know the man got boo boo in his diaper.
You don't know that. Like I said, you haven't taken your finger. You know that finger check.
You haven't heard that. You haven't heard about that. Wait, you haven't heard about the Adderall though?
I have, but I don't know that man.
It makes him have loose bowels because he's been taking it so long.
But I don't know that man has diaper. I don't know that.
Well, let's just pretend like he does anyway because I don't like him. Let's add another layer to it because I don't like it.
Sorry. If I put that in my head, I got to live with it.
I want you to.
No, you're distasteful. Let me get Dave calling from Hoffman Estates here. Hey, Dave, what's up, man?
Hi, Dave. Sorry.
Hey, Michelle.
Sorry, man. Sorry, Michelle's off on a tangent about diapers and boo-boo, man.
It's the alcohol.
Yeah, on that one, Michelle, I wonder who's going to be the one that's going to say that the king ain't got no clothes on.
All right. Exactly. He's naked.
Except the diaper.
Except the diaper.
And that, talking about the doctors, remember you had that one doctor that looked like Jerry Garcia?
Yes.
Saying he was the most fittest?
Yes. Yes.
Maybe he was on some of that drugs too, but...
I think so.
I ain't no apologist for the man or nothing, but I seem to remember a few years back, maybe 10, 15, when they did a segment on 60 Minutes on Trump, and they showed him he went to this grave site of this... that brother, Fred Jr., the one that's married his niece's father, who died of alcoholism.
Mm-hmm.
And supposedly that's what he claims never to have touched a drop of alcohol.
That's probably true because he's snorting Adderall.
But I heard, and when you were talking about him with his dad, I thought I had heard sometime back, they said that his dad really didn't have much use for him or something, that's why they sent him off to that military academy and that.
His mother either.
I just got to wondering, with that Donald with his dad, and then with his brother Fred Jr., was that kind of like a Joe Kennedy and a John Kennedy deal that
rivalry?
Old man Kennedy was going to have Joe to be the president, someday, but he got killed in that plane, that blew up on him during the war. So then John was next in line. I just kind of wondered if there was that kind of a competition that he had, planned for Fred Jr., but
it could be. Listen, I think what we do know is something really bad happened to that dude to make him this way.
And you guys recall when he was president, that other brother, his Robert, had died. It was kind of real quiet, and he did the funeral, everything at the White House. I kind of think he died of coronavirus or COVID, because it was very quiet. I was very early into that COVID that time.
Because he kept it really quiet.
Yeah, I hadn't heard that, man. That's interesting information.
Yeah, I did. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just my thoughts, because as quietly and as quickly as they wheeled that brother into the White House, and it was very short, funeral type thing. And I just kind of, that, I had always thought about that. But, and when you were mentioning some of the stars, like Prince, correct me if I'm wrong, but I seem to recall way back when, 40 plus years ago, when he first kind of came on the scene after, Purple Rain and all of that, and he seemed to be, he was very anti-drugs and anti-booze, if I remember right.
Yeah, he was. He was a
Jehovah's Witness.
Jehovah's Witness. So yeah.
Late in life, yeah.
But at the end, that's what they said. They found all kinds of stuff in that place. But didn't he have his falling after that? He had was it a son that was developmentally disabled or something and died very young?
Yeah. I think she was stillborn or something like that.
Okay. And then,
But that Jehovah's Witness thing doesn't matter because we got a Catholic in here. She's sucking down the booze, man.
That's why I'm Catholic, because I can suck down the booze. If you're a Jehovah's Witness, you cannot.
So taking communion, right?
Exactly.
I thought it was grape juice, man.
It's not. It's wine. It's real wine. Unless you're an alcoholic priest.
That when that son died, and that didn't that kind of break up his marriage with his wife too?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know for real, but
no. But I just wondered if that's when it seemed like he kind of then went over the edge, I guess.
He appeared to become more reflective at that point. I agree with him. Because he stopped singing the erotic songs that he had. He stopped doing Erotic City and all that stuff.
Performing them, too.
Yeah, he said he wouldn't do it anymore.
Yeah. And then talk about, like, with twins, that, well, Elvis, he was a half of a twin, but his brother died at birth.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I think the point is that you can have traumatic experiences as your youth.
Yeah.
And it makes you who you are.
But you can still course correct.
It may be. And not necessarily true.
And then,
yes, it is
like
true.
You're saying, but Elvis, too, he had that, too. That Colonel Parker was grooming him all the time, too.
Oh, my.
Grooming him? He said grooving him? He said grooving him?
He said grooming.
Grooming.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. What's a groove, man?
He was grooming Elvis?
Well, he was,
that
he was
dude
his handler. He did it,
Yeah, but what do we mean by grooming right now?
Not that kind of grooming.
Okay.
Oh, she's drunk, man.
Well,
Dave, we got a break coming up, man. I appreciate you, man.
All right. I just thought I'd toss this couple of
Hey, man. She's having mango-infused communion.
Clearly. Drunk ass. Okay, y'all.
Grooming. We're not grooming.
Stay tuned for more of the family meeting.
There's nothing I won't do. Anything you want me to. Can't keep my hands off you.
Hi, I'm Elton Grant, Eric Grant's son. Keep listening to the family meeting.
You shut up about me with the charms. And I just don't give a damn. My heart beats.
Calling all valued members of the American Veterinary Medical Association, or AVMA. Your future retirement goals can be achieved. Introducing the AVMA Retirement Plan, tailored to meet the distinct needs of veterinarians with streamlined administration and reduced burdens. Vets enjoy unrivaled benefits that include service provider oversight, knowledgeable expert investment guidance, and delegated fiduciary services. Veterinarians who use this plan can say goodbye to annual retirement plan audits and annual retirement plan tax reporting. Veterinarians, you can enjoy retirement your way with customizable plans to suit your practice's unique structure. From eligibility to vesting schedules and more, elevate your retirement journey with AVMA's specialized plan. Learn more by sending an email to polaris@polarisadvice.com. Secure your veterinary legacy starting today. Email us at polaris@polarisadvice.com. Securities offered through LineTree Financial, LLC, member FINRA and SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through Polaris Wealth Management, LLC. Polaris Wealth Management and LineTree are not affiliated.
Itsashort.com. The website is itsashort.com, spelled ITSASHORT.com. We are the best designation on the internet for award-winning short film, video, and web series. Artists are from all over the world. They are award-winning from various festivals, but you can find us at info@itsashort.com, customer care at itsashort.com, and we'll get back to you straight away.
Put it on ice, though. There's another one born every minute. I'll see.
makeup and hair. I don't have to spend a dollar. You're not really what I would begin to call my type. 6'2", dark and handsome, body out of sight. What you'll do for what I'm looking for, and that's nothing but having a good time with my girls, just as long as you're buying. Yeah, I might let you in my world.
Hi, this is Jeff Lee, Eric's boy from HU. Welcome back to the family
So
meeting.
you know the funny thing about this artist is almost I get a lot of people sending me emails asking who that is on a regular basis. It's Jaguar Wright.
Jaguar Wright.
Like a jaguar.
I don't know who that is.
She's a deep down neo soul artist, and most of the music she creates, like I can't really play it much beyond this, because she uses 4-letter words.
Oh, I would love her.
Oh my God. Yeah, but she's groovy though.
This is wonderful. I love it.
She's real groovy. And that's this song. That song in particular is almost 20 years old also.
What?
Wow.
Yeah. This is like the heyday.
I'm gonna have to come to your
neo
basement
soul.
and
Right?
just listen to some music.
You do.
We should all go.
This is like the heyday of neo soul. This is at the beginning of Jill Scott and Music Soul Child. All these artists here, a lot of them from Philly, as a matter of fact.
You know, they do kind of sound Jill Scotty. Yeah.
We need to have a listening party in his basement.
I think we should.
Coffee Brown is another group you should check out. The After Party. Like, so the second half of that song, you can't play it on the radio.
Oh yeah.
So you wouldn't really heard it.
So we should do a family meeting show in your basement while we drink and listen to music.
I love my house, man.
He ain't having that drunkenness at his house.
Before you get started, so you're gonna be seeing us in person next month. Hopefully, we're gonna do some live broadcasts next month, starting next month.
You talk to Cheryl there?
Not yet, but we're gonna do it.
Who is we? What's going on?
We're gonna move. We're gonna
Go on the road, man.
Hit the road.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That sounds exciting.
We're excited.
We'll see.
That sounds exciting.
You can come too.
We'll see what happens. We'll see. We've done it before, but sure.
Doesn't matter. It's a new day. It's a new year, new month, new everything.
Okay. She doesn't like my indifference very much.
I thought this was a live broadcast.
And we're going to be out of the studio, though.
Like in an audience.
We're going to be
location.
in a location different than this one.
Oh, okay.
With an audience kind of a thing.
No, okay.
Hopefully.
I'm terrified of public speaking. There's no way I would do it.
Really?
Yes.
Come on, man.
Is he telling the truth or is he kidding?
That's crazy, man.
He's kidding. He must be kidding.
It's an unfounded fear. You understand
I'm
that,
just
right?
talking to two people in a room right now.
I don't even want to. We're not talking to him about
Let me see
that.
what's on Alvin's mind so I can hear more about this for a second. Alvin, what's up, man?
Hi, Alvin.
Hey, man. God, I don't know what to talk about first, but I'm.
Oh, he's drunk too.
Hey, I called Richard, right? I called Richard in the morning and talked to him because I'm always working. I'm on a little forklift, right? And he was like, people would call in like, man, make sure Alvin's not gonna run nobody over or kill somebody. And I'm like, I'm working as hard as they paying me, and they ain't paying me enough to be breaking my neck. So, but before I forget, I digress. I'll be 64 in September, right? And bro, it's like Clarence Thomas. I'm gonna make Richard one, and I'll make you two one. Clarence Thomas has HA triple quadruple S to go.
He has what?
He has like H. You know, you still has HAS. But I'm gonna add on like 4 extra S's. His ass has to go.
What is what?
ASS.
And then on the back, I'm gonna put Sambo. Got to go. That's it.
Oh, Sambo.
How you make a T-shirt?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna make a mint.
I'm gonna
make a mint.
I'm gonna do y'all. Look. I'm gonna do y'all by hand.
Oh.
I'm gonna put the personal touch on y'all.
I'm scared.
Okay.
So,
I can get out, man. I can get out with that.
Depends on what he's going to put on
Hey, yeah. Hey, I'm gonna put some extra stuff on the too. So. But I want y'all.
I swear to God, he sounds like a personal friend of mine. He sounds like a personal friend of mine. That just gets off the chain so quick.
Listen. Hey, I want to do a podcast that was it's gonna be from zero. It's gonna be called 0 to 100. 0 to 100 miles an hour. And we're going to be off the chain. We're just going to be playing spades. We're going to be playing dominoes. We're going to be cooking out. We're going to be drinking. So, hey.
All right, so make sure you invite us, man, all right?
Yes, sir. You're invited now.
Okay.
You're invited now. We're in Illinois. I won't give out all the information over there.
Okay.
But I'm about to go out and grill right now.
Okay, well, listen, man, send us an email with that information, okay?
You know what? Let me speak to your people, and I'll give them all the information.
Hey, Bobby Longstroke, can you take his email down?
Hey,
okay.
You know what?
Listen, hold on a second, man.
Wait.
Okay.
No, let me get this out.
Okay.
They called me Sir Lancelot, you know?
Sir Lancelot?
We went on a panty raid when I was in college, right? And it was just out there at a frat meeting. It was a mixed fraternity because we didn't have nationals back then. Shit, I would have been
Gotta dump them. Hey, listen. Never call me drunk ass Adrian again. I've just been toppled.
We were talking panty raids? What?
He just kicked me off the platform.
Well, we got to go to that party, though.
Yeah, he's going to come to one of the remotes and barbecue for us.
Is that what you think? That's what you think?
I do.
Make it happen?
We can make it happen.
Okay.
He reminds me of a personal friend that does that. Yeah. Like in the middle of, like for no reason at all. He cracks himself. Yeah. And I'm like, here we go.
Dirty mind.
Yeah.
Dirty mind.
It's almost like giggity.
That's the dirty old man laugh.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so here, you do it this time, Michelle, so you can do it right.
All right.
It's promotional stuff.
Well, I didn't have time to practice.
No, you got to practice. Tell them what it is. Just tell them.
So.
Like Brother Malcolm said, keep it playing.
So, save the date, Friday, August 2nd, 2024. The driving range opens at 9 a.m. I'm talking about our host, Eric Grant's Memorial Scholarship on behalf of his father. Irie Grant Scholarship Scramble. There will be a shotgun start at 10 a.m. Lunch is at the 10th hole. There will be drink tickets, of course, and an awards buffet. And, again, sponsorship. You can sponsor a hole. You can sponsor the entire event, or you can sponsor the golf cart that I'm going to be driving.
You're going to be riding with the photographer.
That'd be great, because as long as that person doesn't get my picture, I can be in the car.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, he'll want you to drive, so you like driving
I
the cart.
will drive.
She likes driving the cart. Like a 9-year-old. She likes driving.
I love those carts. Okay, everybody? Friday, August 2nd. Save the date. And if you can't come, please give. And we'll be giving you updates on our social media. We're going to share pictures of the event, but we're going to share pictures prior to the event.
I had heard that part.
We're going to tell stories prior to the event happening so that you can gear up and come and join us, be excited for it.
Yeah.
It's going to be on YouTube. It's going to be fantastic. So
which website?
Please give. It's for a good cause. It's a scholarship fund. Let's do it.
It's not going to be at the IAin'tGotNoWebsite.com.
Oh, no! Ow!
I tried to go there this morning and I got 404 not found.
Because she's under construction. I'm going to cuss at you right now. Right now.
404 not found. I'm like, what the hell?
Oh, actually, I'm going to keep it.
Keep that, yeah.
I'm going to, you and I going to tussle. We're going to tussle. Give me some more to drink before I hit you.
There actually is a website.
Yes.
It's the IDGMemorialScholarship.org.
Nice.
IDGMemorialScholarship.org.
Say it one more time.
IDG, Irie Dale Grant, memorialscholarship.org.
Thank you.
We got a website.
Yes.
Yes.
See that? See that? Hey, that's assault.
It was soft assault. You do it one more time.
Throwing electronics.
You know what we're going to do this? What I'm going to do for you this week?
What?
I'm going to set you up a website. Yeah.
She has one.
I build websites.
You do?
I do.
See, that's a kick in the head. That don't make no sense. It's like
because I build them for other people.
Oh, okay.
That's the equivalent of I got $500 million in my account. That's what you just did. It is.
Can I say, DA?
I mean, you ain't got no site, but you make sites.
Yes. I can have a client call you right now to tell you what a great job I do.
My kidney bone hurts now, man.
It's all about the sacrifice. She's so busy doing things for other people. She ain't got time for
because
herself.
I'm such a
damn
giving.
sense. That don't make no damn sense.
I don't know. I can't tell you how my mind works. It's not really logical.
My kidney bone.
You should know that by now.
I think I pulled my kidney muscle.
But if you have somebody that can make one for me, have at it.
You can make it.
Really?
I can, but I'm making them for other people.
Make one for yourself. How about that?
Other people pay me to make them.
Okay, pay yourself to make a site then.
I can't.
For yourself.
Sounds good to me.
Oh my
God.
God.
Write that check to yourself for services rendered.
I'm gonna need a kidney bone surgery for this, man. I can't do this. I can't do this.
I'm sorry.
This is truly
it hurts.
To know me.
I need a minute, man.
Is to love me. But I'm still a complicated woman. Very complicated.
That sounds like a line out of Shaft.
I know. Like Pam Grier said something like that, right?
I'm a complicated woman.
Or Foxy Brown said something like that, right?
Mm-hmm. As long as they're beautiful and black, I'm good with that comparison.
Yeah, it hurts. It hurts a little bit right now.
I'm sorry.
Just a little bit.
I'm sorry.
Just right there. Around that.
I thought you knew that. Anyway.
No, because it don't make no sense to me now. Now
I know it doesn't. A lot of things I do won't.
No, it's not acceptable. It's not acceptable.
What's important to me, though, is I understand it.
No, what you just said sounds like somebody at a bus stop who ain't in their right mind. It sounds like what they would say.
I don't have a website, but I create them for other people.
I do make them for other people. I do.
You can't even go to my website to see the work
that I do websites.
Do for other people. Which reminds me, I need you to do.
I feel judgment.
I need you to do one for me for my presidential campaign.
I feel judgment. I got to do one for Eric too.
See all these requests. That's why she can't do one for herself.
I feel judgment.
When's the last website you did? Who'd you do a website for?
I can't. Well, I don't think he would mind.
Have you done one recently?
Oh yeah.
That don't make no damn sense.
Yeah, I'm not talking years
this
ago.
Is wild.
Oh, my kidney bone.
This is wild.
Makes no damn
He's
sense,
he's a very happy client too.
I bet you he is.
He's beautiful, actually, if I say so myself.
Oh my God.
I feel judgment.
But here's the good news though. I ain't got no website.com is not taken.
She should take it immediately.
I thought I took it. Maybe they're two.
Got to get that domain.
I got the domain.
Shell out the shekels.
PJ sent it to me.
Shell out the shekels and get that domain.
All right. Thank you, Michelle, for the news today.
Good judgment. You're welcome.
And drunk ass Adrian.
Hey.
And the former actor known as Bobby Longstroke. Tune into the family meeting every Sunday at 4. I'm your host, Eric Grant. Peace. As long as I'm around and down.